we gonna go color rush today. We in the prime time now. Color rush it is, baby. Let's get it.
Well, the summer beach weather may be long gone, but still a tremendous afternoon for football here in Los Angeles, California. The city of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Not bad. I'm just set. I'm not even set yet.
The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Kill. Hold on. Check.
On second down, Akers. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, let's go. Go, ground.
From the gun, here's gone.
Yes,
It was
sir.
double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
We need,
and
boy.
his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back. His
that
first
Jalen Ramsey
carry.
in it.
And he is met in
Shows.
his
I
tracks
know Jalen
behind
Ramsey
the line
gonna
of
come and play.
scrimmage.
I like that.
That's going to go as a
like
loss
that.
of 2, and it'll be second down.
Ramsey had a good run defense. I couldn't run on him last time. We're gonna fix that.
On second down now.
We're gonna fix that.
It's McCoy.
We're gonna fix that though.
It's a
gonna get
pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher, and we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's 1st or 2nd or even 3rd in the league in rushing.
Oh, he in there. Yes, sir, Russ. Yes, sir, Russ.
Greg Olsen hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Yes, sir, Russ.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7.
Yes, sir, Bobby.
Get across the 20 before he's brought down.
Need that, Bobby.
About the 23-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to
he got open.
The INT on the last drive. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee.
He got open.
And all the way down to the 37.
That's what we don't need.
A
Fix
big
that.
change in field position there. That's
Fix
40
that.
yards on the
We gotta
catch and
fix
run.
that. Dang.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this play will be blown up.
Quandre Diggs.
Back at the 38. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
At the Seahawks, 38-yard line. We go tonight. 180. 54. I got
him. On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. Flushed out right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds.
Come on.
Very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Robert
Hey, come on, man. You got to let me have it.
And it's 3rd down.
180.
Madden got to let me have that.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. This pass complete to
I got
Reynolds.
4 people standing in the middle.
Wind up moving the
Come
chains
on.
again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end,
Right?
maybe in a little flexed out position
break you
because
off like
he
that.
creates
Fix yourself.
mismatches with
You're
his
right.
size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll run on 1st
Yes,
down.
sir.
Akers. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And Woods has it complete. And they'll bring it down at the 13-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Gone. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, some teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They go ahead and snap it. Goff.
Oh, you serious, man?
Hands of Reynolds. And he'll be taken down.
Are you
but
serious?
he does have 1st down.
Bobby Wagner literally standing there in the circle.
25 on a play that
That was
started back
scrub.
at the 25.
Oh, you were scrubbing me.
Second quarter now from
scrubbing
Los
me.
Angeles. It is the
Madden.
Rams in possession
Come
as they
on.
go to work on a 1st and goal. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh, I can't believe what I just saw with my own eyes. It is what it is.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I cannot believe I just saw that with my own
That's a really
eyes.
alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make it.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
2 for 1.
On third down. Akers.
Yes, sir,
They'll
boys.
get him down about 3
Lock
yards short
up.
of the first. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
I'm going to see what type of player that boy Ramsey is. Yeah, you know
don't go away
coming
from
for
what
him.
you did before, because that
All
worked.
game.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters, because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On second down, it's McCoy. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Throwing is Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. On the counter, here's McCoy. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played. Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want him to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Eluding the pressure right. And a big
come on,
one
I threw the
he's
ball
taken
away.
down. Leonard Floyd in there to get it. And that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive.
That's
Quite
what I'm
like the
talking
big
about.
loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
End zone caught.
That boy DK.
Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know the receivers love
See what type of heart that boy Ramsey got in his chest.
we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? In this case, they managed to get it done.
2nd and 10. Goff again.
Oh, my gosh.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Tonight, 120.
He's not going to get me. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check.
Play action. It's gone. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Hey, 76. 76. 76.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. Going up top for Kupp. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Wilson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, come on, you got to stand there. Put your hands on the catch.
No, it's
That's the rule of the game.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Put your hands on the ball. Ramsey is sorry.
2nd and 10 from the 25.
Cook him all game long.
Here's Wilson to throw again. Letting one go deep for the end. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by John Johnson.
I'm not about to
These
answer that.
guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one now.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the
come on, 86, get out there, block.
Halftime, just working with them.
Come on.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
We're going to see if he blitz again. We're going to see if he blitz again. Come on in.
On third down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. So good.
Y'all playing like some shit right now. Y'all playing like some true shit.
Drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Here we go on fourth.
Touch that nigga DK.
Man is Metcalf. He's got it. And
touch that man.
Past the 45 before being tackled.
He's about to get the ball the rest of the game. He's cooking number 22. He cooking. Barbecue chicken.
A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on first down. 10th carry now for McCoy.
I ain't gonna lie to you, fool. He loading the box up.
I
cannot run. That's all right. Load that box up. That just means that pass is open. That's all that means.
Second down.
That's all that means right there.
Now on second and 13. Wilson buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run. They're in better shape now for third.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can.
I see him
and
on
that's
that
what
edge.
he's done very well in this game.
I don't know who that is.
On third down, Wilson.
Boy, I told you, load that box up.
He may try and run for this. And this is going to be another first
boy,
down.
The
tackle is going to be made at the Rams 35. Ball up to the 35.
Load that box up. Bring him back down there. Yeah,
First and 10.
bring him down. Bring him down. Hit.
Now they'll throw it with
Yes, sir.
Wilson. Flush to his right.
Yes, sir.
He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. First down, Seattle, 16 yards. The game
like
there.
that.
To throw is Wilson.
Too many coming at him.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
We on
the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Let's go ahead and get one in there.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure
Let's
this defense
will
hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now McCoy. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
There we go. There we go. We in there.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. LaShawn McCoy.
There we go.
His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Bobby, I was bragging about you in the group chat.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
You're going to start learning it. Y'all start throwing that ball. I'm not worried about it.
On first down, gone. Flushed out right. And his throw here's incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. But it's going to be second down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and he's just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each
week. We on that, Bobby. That's good coverage.
I think we've seen this before.
I love to see that.
Down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods.
I'm going to take that.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses, understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now it's Lockett. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Come on, boy, baby.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pelt.
We just needed it. He just needed it. Yes, sir. He just needed it.
Touchdown,
Put up on him.
Seattle. LaShawn McCoy with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, and he's going to lose yardage here.
Darren Reed, baby.
As they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter play. Back now in Los Angeles. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. 3rd and long. It's gone. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Returnable for Lockett.
Good pop.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown.
Brandon, I loved his game in college, and I thought he would translate well as a pro. Boy, did he exceed my expectations. Another punt return for a touchdown.
Busted onto the scene as an all-pro returner as a rookie. He's not looking back. Extra point up and through by Myers, and that will extend this big lead. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball just a few times.
Bobby!
A couple of first downs, and hopefully
I need one from you.
Something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I need one from you,
An
Bobby.
incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll fake the handoff. Now gone. That's caught by his tight end.
Come on, Madden.
And he gets this one just shy of 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
I can't even imagine the truth right now.
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. That's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 44, gone. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. The Rams going for it on 4th. Gone. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is going to be incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Got it.
Now a 1st down carry here from McCoy.
Shut up, dude. Oh, my God.
McCoy off to the races. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. LaShawn McCoy, his 21st touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here's Wilson to throw. Going deep here for Bryant. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it then. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for gone. Now bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. You still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. A gain of 22.
And they just had another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
Another carry tonight for McCoy. He's been the workhorse. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down. They run the counter. It's McCoy, and he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
their own 25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want...
Under pressure, they got him again. Now the defense going to use
game,
the first
no.
of their timeouts.
Good game, no.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And